Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Welcome to our channel, to Moro-Rican channel. Today's is a very different videos from the other videos. Well, I'm gonna try to explain to you since the delivery, inshallah. So since I delivered my baby on May 5th, 2022, I was having several attacks every time I had to go to the emergency. I went to for the first 2 times. They didn't, what is it? They told me that maybe just a reflex after the delivery or just a normal acid reflex. But the third time, my neighbor, she called the ambulance because my husband was working. Sorry. And then she called the ambulance, and then they had to take me to the emergency. When they took me to the emergency, they had to do an ultrasound to see what's going on, to see why I'm having those attacks and those pains. So the pain that I've been having, like having a sharp pain in the right side, a really sharp pain, and then like a little bit of pain on the right shoulder. So they did the ultrasound, and then they come up that I have gallstones. So they scheduled me on a follow-up appointment with a special doctor for surgery. They said that I have to have a gallbladder removal, a surgery, and that was, I think, back on June. So the doctor, she told me, I went to see the doctor, the specialist, and then she told me that I have to do the gallbladder removal because even if I do a diet, it's not gonna solve the problem. I will still have those attacks, and I will still have stones in my gallbladder because they're already there. They're not gonna go by themselves. So yeah, it was a hard decision to decide for me. So I was like breastfeeding. I was having my kid with me, so I couldn't do the surgery at that moment. I waited like until my kid, like he's almost like, my baby is almost like a month to do the surgery. So yeah, I called like a month or 2 months ago, and then they scheduled me for surgery for January 20th, 2023. Unfortunately, my mom and my dad, they weren't here, but luckily I had my husband and my mother-in-law here too, so to take care of my baby and to take care of me too. So yeah, today's video is gonna be just about the procedure and also like about the what I been through, what they told me, what I had to do. I'm day 4. Yeah, I had the surgery on Friday. Today is Monday. So I'm feeling much better today, except I'm having a sore throat. I've been coughing like all the last 3 days, and I've been having diarrhea. Whatever I eat, it doesn't sit, so I have to go to use the bathroom right away. So they sent me a paper like 2 months ago with the schedule procedure, the surgery. They asked me to be there at 7:15, and the surgery is gonna be like at 8:40. They asked me not to drink nothing or to eat nothing after midnight from the day before the surgery, which is I did. And I didn't eat nothing. The last meal was like around 3 o'clock, and after that I had water like around 11 o'clock, and that's it. So the day of the surgery, I'm sorry, I'm still having a sore throat and I have to cough a lot. So the day of the surgery, we went to the hospital, to the address that they gave me. They called me a day before to check with me all the informations about for the anesthesia and everything, if I have any sicknesses, if I have any disease, if I have like any allergy. So they did all the checkup, everything in the registry the day before, when I went, I did just the chicken. I checked in. I went. They asked me to go to the waiting room. I went to the waiting room. There was so many people waiting for there. They waiting to do this, to go for the preparation room. So after that, they called my name. They took me to a room. They had me change and put the gown from the hospital and change all my clothes. And they start asking me questions and everything. There was a nurse, and then she started like trying to find my vein, and I have so thin vein that it's so much difficult to find them. So they find one. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'll show it to you. It's still bruised. They found it, but it was really difficult to find it. And then she was like asking me questions, the same questions, like did I eat something? Did I drink? When did I drink? When was my last period? If they did a pregnancy test to see if I am pregnant or not. They did like so much like stuff before that. The doctor came in. She marked something with the marker here on my belly, and then she starts explaining the procedure that I have to go in, and then that I can eat whatever I want after the surgery. And then she told me that I will see multiple other doctors. They're gonna come and talk to me, which was the case. I've seen the anesthesia doctor. That was the first one that I saw. Well, I was so nervous. Until the time that I went in to the preparation room. But after talking to all the doctor and everything, I calmed down, and I felt much better, felt much comfortable and everything. I was so nervous because I had a baby at home, and that was my first time surgery, because I deliver naturally. And then that was my first surgery ever. So I've never been to surgery. I've never been put to sleep generally. So I was so scared. And then like I had the anesthesia doctor. She was so nice. She was talking to me, laughing, smiling, making jokes. And then I had other two anesthesia doctor. And then they came in. They told me that that's the time to go to the surgery. So they prepared me. They took me to the surgery, to the operation room, and then they put a mask on me here, and they asked me to sneeze and then to breathe, and they put like on the IV also a medication. I think it's anesthesia medication also to put me to sleep. So, and then they start talking to me. I start talking nonsense. I start telling them that it feels like I am in Grey's Anatomy series. I feel like I'm there, and like it was like funny. And then that was the last thing that I remember. So I think that was like at 8:40, and then I woke up. When I woke up, it was I think it was 11:30. I woke up in the same preparation room, and then there was a nurse, and then she started talking to me. She said I told her that I felt nauseous and then dizzy. I couldn't even open my eyes because I have like a thing with the anesthesia. I cannot stand anesthesia. So she told me I can go back to sleep for a little bit more. That's what happened. And I think it was like around 11:30, because I heard someone asking for the time, and she told her, what time is it? And then she told 11:30. Sorry, I've been coughing since the surgery. So that's what happened. Alhamdulillah, everything goes smooth, goes fine, except like when I woke up, it was really bad. I was feeling so nauseous, so dizzy. and they told me that is normal. So she asked me to sleep more. I think I slept like an hour more, and then they took me to another room. That's where I have to wake up and have medication and eat something. They really took care good of me. And then they called my husband. They tell him, I think that also the doctor called my husband once the surgery is done. He told me like she called him about like an hour and a half after the surgery, and she told him that everything went smooth. Well, the surgery that I did, I forgot to tell you guys about it. It's laparoscopy surgery. So I had like 4 holes in my belly. The major one is on the one belly button. That's where they took out the gallbladder from, and the other one. So I still have like not stitches but strips like in them. They asked me to move on the bandage 48 hours after, and then to leave the surgery that they're gonna fall by themselves. And then yeah, and when they moved me to the other room, I couldn't wake up again. She tried to wake me up, but I told her that I can't. I have a terrible headache, and then she asked me to sleep more. So I slept more, and then I woke up by myself. I woke up so thirsty. I said, I'm so thirsty. Can I have something to drink? She asked me what I want. There was like juice and everything. She asked me if I want a mix of it. I said, okay. She grabbed me cranberry and apple juice with some saltines. That's what I had the first thing after the surgery. And it was like around 1:30, I think. Yeah. And then she gave me a medication for the painkiller. And they gave me, I think, Tylenol and ibuprofen. Yeah. And then they called my husband. And they said that I'm ready to go. So my husband came in. And yeah, and then they asked him to wait at the waiting area outside, like at the entrance of the building, and someone is gonna grab me to him, which is what happened. They brought a wheelchair, and the person took me to my husband, and they told me that I can eat everything, but for the first 2 weeks I gotta be careful and be especially on the low fat thing. So I'm just gonna tell you guys, like, since I came out, the first 2 days I've been having just water, apple juice, and vegetable broth. I didn't have anything else. And salting, yeah. The third day, besides the salting, I had a little bit of rice, like 2 spoons of rice, and then I had at night I had eggs. My husband did me 2 eggs with olive oil, but then I would not recommend to do like anything of that, like, especially for people that had the same problems and the same tummy problems like I had, because I've been having diarrhea the whole day, yesterday and today, besides coughing, because I've been coughing a lot. And that they say that it's normal because of the tube that they put inside me for breathing. I didn't have shoulder pain because of the gas, or the chest pain because of the gas that they put in me. I didn't have that. It was easy. The pain went by itself. Like the only pain that I had is the area where they removed the gallbladder. Even like the other holes, I didn't have pain. Just the belly button, and it's inside. The pain is inside. So I had to pay really attention not to move to move carefully without any problem. I've been having cough drops. I've been having those cough drops that my husband got me. He helped. I've been drinking a lot of liquid. Today I'm feeling much better. For the coughing yesterday, I couldn't even talk. And then Uh, Today I prepared me the first meal that I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna eat. So this is my first meal ever. I have brown rice, zucchini, and chicken. That's it.